Hello, can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yes.
Yes, so we do a presentation about a literature review on the survey that we do on the topic of AI bias and ethics. So we have three members, not the detail, just in that and self will present me. So I will start first. So these are the two people that I make the review on. The first one is Wang Xi. It was about the surveys on artificial intelligence ethics. It was published in 2024. And then the second one is Ferrara 2023 Fairness and Bias in Artificial Intelligence. So overview of the AI ethics. So artificial intelligence has moved rapidly from research labs into everyday life in healthcare, finance, and education, and even government. As AI has become more capable, it has also raised new ethical concerns, especially around fairness, privacy, and accountability. One and she showed that early AI ethics debate were mainly theoretical, but the rise of the machine learning and data-driven system made this issue real and urgent. Interestingly, they also highlight cultural differences based on the geography. Like Western ethics emphasize individual rights and transparency, while the Eastern perspective value collective welfare and social harmony. So the diversity shape how different society approach the responsible AI. So the author identifies its key principles that define ethical AI. So the first one is the fairness, ensuring systems don't discriminate or reinforce inequality. And then transparency, making AI decision understandable and explainable. Accountability, defining who takes responsibility when AI goes wrong. And then privacy, protecting data and respecting consent. And then safety and reliability, building robust systems that don't cause harm. And AI human-centered design, AI should support, not replace the human decision making. Together, the principle from the foundation for trustworthy and socially aligned AI. AI bias and its impact. So the second paper is on Ferrari's paper, and it takes a closer look at one of the bigger ethical challenges. So he explained that bias appear in several forms. Data bias, one training data misrepresent reality, and then algorithm bias caused by design choices or optimization goals, and then human bias introduced by developers' own assumptions, and the new generated AI bias, where large model reproduce stereotypes or unfair associations. And these bias have real-world consequences in healthcare. Bias model can, for example, like in healthcare, bias model can misdiagnose the minority patients. In employment, they may disadvantage women or illegal groups. And in criminal justice, they can reinforce racial profiling. So AI bias isn't just a technical flaw, is it like a social problem? And then the mitigation strategy. Both papers discuss how to reduce the ethical risk. On the technical side, there are three main approach: pre-processing, which clean and balance data before training, and in processing, which add fairness consistently directly into the model, and post-processing, which adjusts outputs to make result fairer. Beyond technology, for us stresses that the need of transparency, auditing, and interdisciplinary collaboration. In other words, fairness can come from code alone. It also requires ethical reflection and diverse perspective throughout AI lifecycle. And then critical analysis. So looking critically at these two papers. So for the strengths, one and she provide a broad and well-structured overview of global AI ethics framework. And then the Flora article is clear and well organized, linking the cause of bias directly to social outcomes. For the weakness, both papers remain mostly conceptual. They don't offer much empirical evidence or concrete implementation guidance. Also, when they call for ethical framework, they give title description on how to enforce them in practice. And then the lesson learned. So from this analysis, I learned several important lessons. First, AI bias reflects human bias, so ethical awareness must begin with people, not just machines. Second, fairness and accountability need to be on design from the start. Third, effective governance combines technical solution with social responsibility and public engagement. And finally, creating ethical AI isn't only a technical challenge, it is a moral and cultural one. So in short, technology should always serve humanity, responsible and equality. So, now the teacher will continue the presentation. Hello.
Yeah. Hello, teacher, can you see my screen? Introduction. Artificial intelligence has become a powerful tool in society, influencing decisions about employment, finance, health current, and even law enforcement. However, with this power comes responsibility. Many researchers have also about ethical challenges. Parent and AI system. Parent can enter AI model to data algorithm or even humanization during the design of the challenge also include privacy risk, accountability gain, and the lead or transparency. This review summarized two key papers that address these concerns. Miharvey, 2021, who explored social bias and AI, and Bodhidharma, 2070, who discussed the ethical responsibility of AI development and organization. And paper one, Miharvin, 2021, Social Byron and AI System, a review, purpose and objective. This paper review how Byron and an AI system and the consequence it create. The goal is to classify different type of Byron, is a data Byron, algorithmic Byron, evaluation Byron, and provide possible solution. Key finding the author identifying the main source of virus, data virus, algorithmic virus, social virus. They also present a strategy like data balancing, fairness measuring, and transparency framework to reduce virus. Ethical application, parent and AI system can lead to discrimination against a group such as unfair hearing, decision or parent failure recognition. The other agree the fairness should be as the ethical goal and AI design and limitation. The paper review ascending studying but then not provide you experiment. It also mentioned that perfect fairness is nearly impossible. Instead, we must minimize harm and critical view. This paper is easy to follow and give a structured summary of how barrier happen and what can be done. It is core starting point or understanding the technical and social side. AI fairness. People do put it in 2017 ethical or artificial intelligence, balancing innovation and responsibility, purpose and objective. Boliden discussed the moral responsibility of AI creator. The paper goes to balance innovation, AI progress with ethical responsibility of him. Key finding, the author explained that ethical AI depend on three main principles: accountability, human must remain responsible or AI decision, and transparency. AI systems should explain how and why they make decisions, and privacy and autonomy. AI must protect people, personal data, and allow users control over their choices. And ethical implication, AI system use a policy have care or education can have hard impact without clear rule, AI may hand whenever group or violate privacy right limitation. The paper is more philosophical than technical and does not offer a specific method or implementing FD. Instead, it had to be moral awareness among development and policymaker and critical view. The author clearly explained why AI need both program and responsibility. It connect abstract ethical idea with real world example like driverless car and smart assisted and cooperative discussion. Both papers discuss fairness and ethics for different angles. We have been focused on how parent organ and how to reduce it. Both of them focus on why ethical responsibility is important and what value should guide AI developer. And similarity, both stress fairness. Accountability and transparency both highlight human responsibility and preventing parent are different. Uh, Miharbi is research big, technical and practical, and Bodhidharma is philosophical, ethical and reflected. Get both people agree that preventive parent and social but admit that technical tools and moral awareness alone are not enough. A strong law and diverse design team are also needed. And conclusion, the two papers show that ethical AI is not just a technical problem, it's a human and social one. Barrier often stuck with data and design decision and ethical responsibility. Medical how AI systems are created and used, better fairness, accountability and transparency, and to AI can help create technology benefit everyone equally. Future work should provide technical methods like barrier detection and fairness algorithm with ethical framework like transparency and human oversight. Only then can AI truly be trustworthy and fair. Next one, Josetta will present the presentation.
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you see the second?
Yes.
So I said presentation. For the bad.
We cannot hear your voice clearly.
Hello.
Hello?
Okay. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
So for the first one, I think yeah, I for this I will research.
Can you please remove your earbuds? And then your microphone problem. Can you please like remove your earbuds and also try to speak it? Hello?
Here. Yes.
It's better.
It's better. So for the research, I researched this paper for the AI ideas. Um,
For the first one paper is Renee's position, personally, and for the this paper will be focused on ethics or using AI in scientific research, and the next one is very Ferrara 2024. This paper is focused on fairness and bias in AI. As for the purpose of this tools research, I will summarize and critically analyze how both people approach AI ethics and bias, and highlighting the research objectives, finding and implication and limitation. And I also identify where the discussion overrates or discovered on responsible AI use. For the overall temples, we work on emphasize the AI system, not neutral. They can reinforce existing equality and distress outcome if not governed ethically. And for the first paper, that's where they the normative ethics and research view. I find that the second offer a technical bias migration perspective. And for the first paper, I will research on best purpose and objectives. That's and uh, investigates how AI integration into scientific research introduce new ethical challenge. Um, that's where also evaluates whether current research ethical guidelines are sufficient or need adaptation for AI-driven work. And also that's present online specific recommendation for responsible AI use in the scientific process. For the key finding and argument from this research, I the AI contributes to research through automation, prediction, and content generation. Introduce issue of bias, authorship, accountability, and transparency. Uh, Also, traditional ethics principle like honesty, responsibility, and objectivity. That's why we stay at applying back require contextual modernization for AI. For the key recommendation example will be that must be disclosed the extent of AI use in publication, and although AI tool cannot be criticized as co-author, and bias suggestion and manipulation should become part of a research design, and human accountability that's where remains on central despite AI enforcement. And also like this, um, and then AI may evades pre-existing bias within data sets or literature influencing scientific conclusion. And ethical concern include trust erosion in research and integrity, opacity in AI decision, and data manipulation risks. And for the limitation for the other view, there's analysis. This analysis is conceptual rather than America that had noted the driven validation of recommendation and implementation challenges will be ASIC and ethics oversight varies across discipline and institution. And for the next one, there has for a research paper. This paper has a purpose and objectives on to provide a comprehensive overview of AI bias results and societal impact and mitigation framework. And that's what is my fearless challenges across domains like healthcare, justice, hiring, AI, generative AI, and that also highlight on the disciplinary and strategy for developing responsible bias-aware AI. For the key finding and argument for this paper in biases like data bias, lack of representing or flawed sampling and algorithm, and also that's where we the model assumption that reflects human rejected and also human bias. This will be analysis, truth, design, and interpretation. And for the impact, there has an equal accept service and declination in decision system, destroy AI and generated context. For the integration strategy, there has a pre-processing, in-processing, and post-processing. For the comparison analysis and key insight for this two paper, it has both paper has been based on the idea of AI bias is systematic and must be addressed at multiple level, technical, ethical, and intuition. Research and personally focus test paper focus on morals, responsibility, and transparency in research ethics. And for the people, test paper offer order, technical analysis of fairness, mechanism, and societal implication. Both underscore that AI cannot be fully objective, human oversight and fairness audits are essential. And for the key takeaway for two post of research paper, there has an ethic and bias that might be managed through multi-layer government and by combining technical solution with ethical reflection and also transparency, accountability, and uh, inclusive inclusivity are critical to trustworthy AI system. And future research search focus on ambiguity, ambiguity assessment of bias, migration, effectiveness across real-world domain.
Okay. Appreciate for your presentation. Can you hear me now? Uh, so thank you for your presentation. So let me ask the question to the specific candidate. Okay, so based on your research paper, Saku, I just want to know about the mitigation strategy because I saw that you discussed the mitigation strategies in your research paper. You muted.
Ah, yes. So both these people discuss how to reduce the ethical risk. So we can use the pre-processing, in-processing, and post-processing, these three things.
So this one is mitigation strategies to overcome what kinds of the situations.
To reduce like the ethical risk that we like describe in the uh sheet and one and she one, yeah, one and she in he has like provided some AI ethical issues, and then we can use uh these three processing to mitigate these problems.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. So for now, right, what is the AI ethical concerns?
You mean like definition
No, no, I'm asking to know the details.
or not DDT?
Hello, teacher.
Yes.
Can you repeat it again?
Yeah. So how to understand about the AI ethical concerns?
AI ethical concern. Uh, Ethical between what is right, fair, and responsibility built on the moral principle of value. Fairness, privacy, and accountability, transparency is right.
Okay. Okay. So my last question to Justin. So yeah, actually, I think you are
I think
sound
we are sound
is an issue because of like I
issue
was
because
talking
of like
you
I
are
talk
you
to our
attend on
you attend.
your microphone, right? So I can see that the echo sound. And also, I noticed that when you have recorded your presentation video, and also in the recording, right? I also noticed that you are sometimes there is no voice over, and then also sometimes your voice is too soft. I think you need to check about your audio system or maybe your microphone in your computer. Okay,
Your
so
computer.
this
Okay,
one,
so this
what are
one,
the topics you
what are the
research in
you
your
research in the
Sorry, can you ask me
yes,
again?
yes.
Sorry.
can I hear you?
Okay.
Let me mute you and also don't turn on your microphone, okay? Please listen my questions. So I just want to know about what are the two topics or the two papers which you research.
The, uh, the first one is the ethic of using AI in scientific research. For the second paper is the fairness and bias in AI, like the brief of service of source and impact and mitigation strategy.
Okay, I just want to ask the
Okay,
question.
I just want to ask the question.
So you are not discussing
So
about
you
the
are
AI
not discussing about the AI.
ethics and fairness, right? So your AI is fairness for you when you are like doing some research or when you are writing the code. Anybody can answer my question. You muted, so
Yeah,
so
could you
yeah,
repeat the question? Yeah.
yeah. My question is about the fairness, right? So is this the fairness of AI or fairness of what? So you guys are discussing about the AI ethics and the fairness, right?
Yes.
What is the fairness, and how can we consider the fairness for using the AI or the machine learning?
Good question. Like you want like the list of the fairness,
Yeah, what is the fairness? How do you understand about the fairness?
like the system that AI should make to make the decision that are impartial. like free from the unjust bias or discrimination, to be fair.
So, what about your understanding? You use the AI, right? Like the Gen AI or the ChatGPT, Gemini, or like you are using the AI every day, right? So, how
Yes,
to feel about this fairness? So, you don't need to answer about the concept or the theory. Just only I
yes.
want to.
Oh, I see.
Mm,
Yes, so like so to implement that, like we need to use the fair data on that. If we use a bad data on them, then our AI will become like biased based on the data that he is used. So it's based on the trainers. So we must use the good data on these things. So we must analyze the data before we use them, and then feed the good data. So and then these data must be fair on the group fairness. So as I like review in the one and she one, they also describe about how this kind of fairness is like based on the geographical and they're like the
mm,
people, because in the Europe they like in the Western country they they like they, they they care about like the human rights, these things, and then we have far right and left things. So it depends on the group of the people. So we need to consider it carefully. So this data and then the model should be fair on the group of the people and then individual and then equality on the opportunities on the people for the people. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got the answer from your side. Why you guys are so nervous and anxiety to respond my question? It's just like only you are fighting or looking for the slides to respond me. I don't want to like get the response from your side, just only the theory, but I want to know about based on your research papers or what kinds of the knowledge or the lesson learned you got it. That's all. Okay. Is there any questions for me?
It is about the report teacher. I'm not so clear. Like we must write the same report for all of us, just one report and maximum 1,000 words. Is it
One
correct?
Yes, correct. And also, it just mentioned about the one single coherent report. So it was clearly mentioned that coherent. So you don't need to answer the individual report. So, but based on your research, you just have to analyze. And you can use any tabular format or any analytical format based on your research. Because you guys are researching the ethical, AI ethical, and also the fairness. But the research paper is different. So based on the research paper, what about your conclusions after your group work? So that's what we are getting from you. So instead of you guys are doing yourself, and also you are discussing with your group, and based on the different research papers which you review, and also what is the conclusion, and what is the lesson learned. So right now you gave the answer right. So the
Yes.
lesson learned about the fairness. This is based on your paper one research review. So that's why we are getting one single coherent report for your group work. But you have to submit in your individual submission board.
Yes.
And also I will share with you this presentation link so you can also upload in your YouTube channel or in your SharePoint channel. And also you can put it your group presentation link in the Microsoft Word file. Okay, thank you guys. That's all. Bye bye. See
Sorry,
you.
bye bye. See you.